This is a brief tutorial on how to access EbscoHost for your final project with regards to research. To begin, you need to go to the Chrome Beach Ball, and from there to a Google screen. We know it's an official Google screen when we see the blue sign in button in the upper right hand corner. Clicking on sign in, you will want to sign into your account. I have done so in the past, and so my computer recognizes me and my password. Signing in, I now have access to the Google waffle. I will want to click on the waffle and select from it the green, yellow, and blue Google Drive triangle. Inside of Google Drive, I will want to access my RIP note. Now I have several things saved to my Google Drive, perhaps much more than you. If I couldn't remember how to find it, I could come up here to Search Drive, and I could type in RIP note, and it would give me all the different versions of the RIP note that I have saved in the past. Fortunately, I do remember where it is located, so I'm going to get there now. Here I now have open my Google RIP note. As you can see, there are some things that I need to pay attention to. I need to stop and pay attention to what is highlighted here in red. That is the author, article title, and the citation. The author and article title you took care of on Google. You want to do so again here on EbscoHost. We will, as a last step to our research, add a citation, but that comes later. We want to be cautious about our questions. Some of us in grades 3 and 4 can highlight our question, copy it, and then paste it into EbscoHost. Fifth graders will have to interpret their question depending on their topic. And you have the green light to paste your answer to your question from EbscoHost in the correct crash site. EbscoHost car is driving through and running these stop signs. Question 1 car is driving through and running these stop signs. This is the new crash site where I place my answer. Now that we know all of that, we need to actually get to EbscoHost. Okay, now there are several ways to get there, but I want to encourage you to copy down, that is to type into your Google Drive document, this address that I have highlighted right here. It is called a tiny URL. It is kind of like an abbreviation to an entirely long URL up here. This, however, takes you to EbscoHost. So type it in. After you type it in, you can right-click and copy, or you can double-tap and copy. You can Control-C and copy. And then travel to the slanted rectangle up top. Clicking on it, you can Control-V, paste, right-click and paste, double-tap and paste, and then press Enter. If you're signed into Canvas, it will take you directly to this page. If you're not signed into Canvas, the computer will prompt you to do so, and then you will be taken to this page. From here, of course, we want to select EbscoHost. And from here, we want to select the second option. It says EbscoHost to the left. We want to click this option. If we struggle with our search, we can look at other different databases, but to begin, we'll click on this one. Now, in front of us, we see a lot of different information. All of these that are highlighted in blue are databases that you could access. Instead of going through and searching and finding the best database for you and your topic, the easiest route is to simply click this square that is underneath the continue sign. Doing so selects all of them. Now, if I am researching churches in a community, clearly a database that has to do with medicine is not going to be of help to me. So even though I clicked on it by selecting this square, ultimately that particular database isn't going to give me an answer. So clicking on this square does no harm. It only gives you the most potential for good. After clicking on that square, we want to click on Continue. And now we have a text box, not unlike what we saw on Instagrok and Google. From here, I can return to my RIP note. If I'm in 3rd or 4th grade, I can highlight the most important aspects of my question. the most important language in my question. If I'm in fifth grade, I have to interpret the question. Pretending to be a fifth grader, I need to read the question and work it out for my own topic. How does your business or organization benefit the community? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to type that in. Or third and fourth grade, I'm going to Control V paste it in. Benefits of a church in a community as an example. Search. And here I have 588 possible research articles that have to do with these words that I entered into the text box. But moving forward, I need to pay attention to some very specific letters. Those letters include PDF, and if I were to scroll down, HTML. Okay, PDF and HTML. This article right here may be incredibly good. It may have everything that to do with my particular topic, but it does not have PDF or HTML. So the only possible place I could look for an answer is in this information right here. And I'm probably not going to find a good answer there. Inside of a PDF or an HTML full text article, I receive the entire article and I can read through it and more than likely find a good answer to my question. So I'm going to click on this one just as an example. From here, I'm going to read through the article. Once I find an answer that I think is suitable, I highlight it, I right-click and copy, I Control-C copy, I double-tap and copy, then I return to my RIP note. My new crash site is highlighted here in green. Control-V to paste, right-click and paste, double-tap and paste. There is my answer. Remember, I need to go back and find my author and article, so I return. Author again is found at the top or at the bottom of the article. Here is my author's name. Control-C to copy. I return. The RIP note, Control-V paste. Now I need to pick up the title of the article, Control-C copy. Return to my RIP note, Control-V paste. Now all I have to do is my citation. That is nothing that I'm going to cover in this brief tutorial, as we don't need to do so right now. I will give you further instruction on that later. However, this is the new process for accessing EbscoHost databases and for using the questions that you have been using this entire research period to find answers in this new location. I wish you all the luck in doing so. Have a good day.